Hey guys, okay, so I'm going to do part two of my bookshelf tour. I feel like I'm being really lazy right now, but I just don't have time, and all my books are in boxes to do anything else. So I'm just going to continue on based on the comments. I read some of them. I feel like you don't mind me doing this, and it's fun-ish. And if you have any questions about any of the books, I'm I don't know, then ask me. Maybe I'll do a video about whatever you want. All right, so I have, um, these are still all read. Most of them are going to be read books. This is Persepolis, volumes 1 and 2 by Marjane Satrapi. This is absolutely phenomenal. You should read it if you have not read it. The art is black and white, so it's kind of plain, but the story is absolutely amazing. Also Mouse, this is the complete Mouse. The art in this is also black and white, but also incredible. Cried so much during that. And I have Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. This is 5 short story graphic novels that are all kind of like spooky. Probably good for reading around now. I don't remember when I read it, but it was not around Halloween time. But it's nice and a little spooky. I have The Psychopath Test by Jon Ronson. This was phenomenal. I want to read all of Jon Ronson's books. Maybe I should stop talking so much. Jon Krakauer's Under the Banner of Heaven, also phenomenal. I feel like there's going to be kind of some nonfiction in here, but this book was crazy. It's so, so good. Next is Consider the Lobster by David Foster Wallace. This is an essay collection by David Foster Wallace. It's the only thing of his that I've read so far. 2 essays in here particularly that I absolutely loved were Up Simba and Host. They're both so good. He is or was so brilliant. Then I have The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. A Verse Narrative, this is Gilgamesh. I guess translated by Herbert Mason. I don't know. Or I guess it is by Herbert Mason. Why do I think it's his retelling of the Epic of Gilgamesh? So, yeah, I think I had to read this for school a long time ago. I should probably reread it. Then I have You by Carolyn Kepnes. I guess this is Mystery Madness. There's a lot of mysteries in here. So I have Murder on the Links by Agatha Christie, The Secret Adversary, The Man in the Brown Suit, Mysterious Affair at Styles. So those are all like the new, I really am obsessed with Tanya from Listless Fast Reader, and she had all of these, and I thought they were beautiful. But before I started buying these, I was kind of always buying them in thrift shops. So I have like old ones that I don't really want to part with. But Endless Night, So Many Steps to Death. Like, look how amazing that cover is. And Easy to Kill. And I have Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. Strong Poison by Dorothy L. Sayers. This is the Gashly Crumb Tinnies by Edward Gorey. This is just a little tiny book. I absolutely love this. It's the A is for Amy who fell down the stairs, and then each letter has a different kid that dies in a gruesome way. I don't know what's wrong with me. We Should All Be Feminists by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest by Stieg Larsson. I read this when I was in Costa Rica, and it was very moist, and so the book is completely demolished, but I'm going to keep it because it is the copy that I read. Let's see if I can put this back. Oh, I think it was just there at the front. It has gotten much thinner. It was a much wider book because of all the water damage. And on the same note, I have The Girl Who Played with Fire by Stieg Larsson. I have the first one too, probably in a different box. Down and Out in Paris and London by George Orwell. This is I think it's just like 2 essays, or maybe it's just like a memoir type thing, but it's about his time being extremely, extremely poor in both Paris and London, and it was so good. One for the Money by Janet Ivanovich. The Sign of Four by Arthur Conan Doyle. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle? Arthur Conan Doyle? I don't know. A Study in Scarlet. Have Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. Phoning Home, Essays by Jacob M. Apple. This was really good. The Second Sex, excerpts from The Second Sex by Simone de Beauvoir, and this is translated by Constance Board and Sheila Malovane Chevalier, which reminds me, the Stieg Larsson is probably translated, isn't it? I think this one is translated by Reg Keeland, and this book is ridiculous. This one, it looks like, is translated by also Reg Keeland. Oh gosh. I have Did You Ever Have Family by Bill Clegg. A Tale for the Time Being by Ruth Ozeki. How to Be Both by Ali Smith. Wayside School Gets a Little Stranger by Louis Sachar, and It Glows in the Dark. I used to be obsessed with these. I want to rebuy all of them and reread them. They were so much fun when I was a kid. The Blank Wall by Elizabeth Sangze Holding. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Let's see if it'll go. Animal Farm by George Orwell. Some Sing, Some Cry by Zaki Shang and Ifa Baeza. I remember having difficulty with that before. And the last one in here is The Witching Hour by Anne Rice, which is the first book in the Mayfair Chronicles. I showed the other two in it. Lasher is number 2 and Taltos is number 3. Drives me crazy because this one is so massive and the other ones are mass market, so I'm going to rebuy this in the mass market. This book is crazy. So there are some more fun books. Let me know if you've read any of these, if you want to know more about any of them. It was mostly Christy, I guess. Hope everyone's having a great night.